welcome to my channel. My name is Olivia. If you're new here, I make fitness related content. Today is my rest day, it's a Tuesday, and I've got lots of uni work to be doing and loads of editing to be doing as well. So I'm going to get that done today, hopefully. But as you will have just seen, I had a clean of the flat because I cannot work in a dirty environment, and it was dirty, even though we literally cleaned it on Sunday. It was dirty, and it's Tuesday today. I don't know how has that happened? We haven't even gone anywhere. I don't know how it gets that dirty. But anyway, today I am going to be answering a few gym questions because I put on my Instagram any questions about the gym, lifestyle, whatever. So I'm going to be answering them today. As you will have seen, I have turned the washing machine on and it's really loud, so please excuse how loud it is. Right now, I'm having my vitamins. So I get all of my vitamins from my from my protein. It's always hard saying like, I'm just going to have my protein from my protein. I'm just going to have my vitamins from my vitamins. That's where I get my vitamins from. I, at the minute, take quite a lot, but I am hoping to reduce that amount, to be honest. There's a few here that I think I don't actually need them. I'm always going to keep taking vitamin D3. These are the gel capsules. You get 360 tablets and it's one a day. So these last you almost a year and they're so cheap. So I will always take them. And then the multivitamin gummies, because even though who knows what they actually do, if they work, they taste nice and it's nice to convince yourself that they are actually doing something. So these two are the ones I'm mainly going to be taking once these run out. If you do buy anything from my protein, obviously the vitamins are on their page in the wellness section, then please use my code LIVESHOE at checkout and you'll get a discount on that and it helps support me. I'm so grateful to everyone who's been using it because it makes me very happy. I don't have a job right now, so any little scraps that I can get in through my commission is great. Pays for my gym membership. Yeah, code LIVESHOE on my protein. These would be the two I definitely recommend. And then these four are just like the extra ones I have at the minute, but once they're gone in my head. I also take iron. This is from Nutrition Geeks because my protein don't sell iron, I don't think. I take iron because I definitely feel lightheaded all the time and dizzy, and it may just be in my head that these work, but I do feel a lot better when I take them. I did have my bloods done and they said my iron levels are fine, but that's because I think it's because I was taking these and the night before I'd had red wine and steak. So I'm just assuming my iron levels were high. I don't know how it works, but that's my assumption because I definitely don't feel like I have high iron levels. So I take them as well. I'm just going to take these now quickly. Let's get into the questions. I am filming on my phone because I can't afford a camera, so please use my code LIVESHOE and maybe one day I can get a camera. So I've written the questions down in my notepad. I only got 12 questions, but I'm going to go through them. The first question is, do I have any meal ideas for a cut? Now, if you've been following my fitness journey for a while, you will know I am a big fat failure when it comes to cutting. I find it really hard. My issue is when I cut down my calories, I can't up my cardio as well. Like I can't do it. My body all of a sudden can't train. I'm so dizzy, I can't get up to do anything. So my issue is, for me, myself, I'm not going to cut anymore. I'm going to try and body recomp because I cannot cut my calories and continue training at the intensity I train. I just can't do it. But meal ideas for a cut. Now, when I first started cutting, when I first lost 10 kilos 2 years ago, I was eating like nothing. I was literally eating salmon on one bit of Ryvita and calling it a day. It was ridiculous, and I do not recommend doing that at all. All you need to do is decrease your calories and increase your exercise. Obviously, easier said than done because I can't do it. Unfortunately, my cutting meal ideas all involve cutting out things like cheese, sour cream, mayo, things like that. So normal meals you would have, like a tuna pasta, I'd put mayo in it, loads of it, and I'd put cheese on top. And I'd have a shit ton of pasta. So it would be things like cutting it down, having less pasta, having less mayo, having no cheese. And it sucks, but that is the way you're gonna lose weight. Meal ideas, there's so many things. For me, it's not so much ideas, it's just cutting down the portions a little bit. But I guess you could go for like chicken breast instead of chicken thigh. You could go for 5% mincemeat instead of 10% mincemeat. You could go for rice instead of pasta. But I don't really have any ideas because I don't particularly follow ideas. I eat the most boring food and I just cycle it over and over. I'm currently just making myself free sole greens. These are on my TikTok shop if you want to get them. I haven't been taking them. I take them like once a week. But I had them yesterday, and because I'm being productive today, I thought I may as well have them today. Because it's lumpy. I feel like I answered that meal ideas for a cut question really badly. I'm going to go through my camera roll and see if there's any nice meals that I have had that are for a cut. But the thing is, everyone's calories are different on a cut. So my calories might be really high compared to your calories, or likewise mine might be really low compared to your calories. So it's really hard to just give a basic answer to that. Everyone else in the world would probably give a basic answer to that. Sorry. I can't just give one idea. I just can't give one answer for that. Oh well. The next question I got asked is, what is your favourite protein powder flavour? Now, mine recently changed because I hadn't tried My Protein's Vimto. For me, it's the easiest way to get my protein in. As you can see, we've got a lot of protein. So we've got watermelon, pineapple, we've got raspberry lemonade, and the limited edition Sidemen one, which is Coca-Cola flavoured. That's all the Clearway we have. Clearway is the one you have with water. But the Vimto one, fucking hell, is it the easiest to drink, because you know what it's going to taste like every time you have it, because you know what Vimto tastes like, and it's literally just juice. Personally, Vimto is my favourite. I don't want to be that basic, but I am, because it is the easiest and nicest to drink. But if you like a milky shake, which I do every now and then, but I don't like a milky shake every day, then I've got mocha flavour. I can't really reach it, but it's up there. I've got mocha flavour, and the mocha is lovely. Like if you're fancying a coffee, or if you have to reduce your caffeine intake and all of that, it is perfect for you. I know a lot of people have iced coffees in the morning. I personally don't drink coffee, but a lot of people have an iced coffee in the morning or a coffee in the morning. The mocha flavour tastes like a mocha. It's not just chocolate flavour, like it's got a coffee flavour to it. And so if you have an iced coffee every morning anyway, you may as well replace it with protein iced coffee. So they're my two recommendations. Obviously there's all sorts of other flavours, and they're all really nice. Every time I drink one, I'm like, wow, that's nice. But mojito is actually my favourite, but I've never got a tub of it. I've only had it in the variety pack. The tub of Vimto is lovely. I would recommend. The next question is how to grow a shelf. I do have a video on how to grow your glutes. I believe I went into quite a lot of detail in how I grew my glutes, how I made progress, things like that. Main tips for growing a shelf. Don't just chuck weight on the bar. When I was hip thrusting 150 kilos, my glutes, they were rubbish. I hate when people just chuck weight on things like RDLs and hip thrusts and like hip abductors and all of that. That's what I used to do, and it did not work. I'm telling you right now, it didn't work in growing my glutes, building a shelf. So last year I stripped back the weight and I focused on time under tension and really thinking about my upper glutes, because I had a bum. Like lifting heavy weight will build a bum, but for a shelf, for the top of your glutes, the best thing I ever did was strip back the weight. Time under tension. That's my tip for building a shelf. And then just to build your glutes in general, you want to be in a calorie surplus, you want to be eating a lot of protein. I'd say 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. That's going to help you build. Obviously that's for if you're starting off small, and I am going to say if you're starting off skinny. If you're starting off skinny, eat a lot, train hard, you'll build glutes. If you're starting off bigger, which is what I did, like I already had glutes but they just weren't amazing, then still eat high protein, maybe try body recomp. That might help you a bit. And I'm so sorry about how loud the washing machine is. Question number 4 is how to gain confidence in the gym. Now this one I feel like just takes time. When you first go to a brand new gym, because me and Bailey visit new gyms every now and then. It is scary. You walk in there and you're like, oh shit, where is everything? Like, oh, what do I do? What people, are they looking? First of all, no one is looking at you. You are really not that special. I know that's harsh, I know that's horrible. No one is looking at you. You who have just walked in at the entrance where there's a big gym and everyone's training hard, no one is thinking, oh, look at that new person walking in the gym. Oh, look, I'm going to watch them the whole time. No one is doing that. No one is looking at you. If they're looking at you, it's because you're fucking huge and built and everyone wants to look like you, or you're really, really strong. I can assure you, you will not be doing something that wrong that people will look at you. I can assure you that. If you are doing anything wrong, all you're going to get is nice people coming up and going, do you mind if I help you improve that? And you are going to feel so anxious, like they're going to remember me and think I'm shit. They won't remember you. No one cares. You're not that special. I have to tell myself this all the time. I'm the main character in my life. I'm not the main character in anyone else's life. No one cares about me. I am not that special. So hopefully that helps you get over a bit of anxiety in the gym. Go in there, walk on the treadmill while you find your bearings, have a little walk around the gym, look at machines, think, oh, what does this do? Have a play around with it. No one's watching you. They're not. They don't care. Unless you ask someone, how does this work? If you're looking at a machine thinking, what do I do? What do I do? No one's looking. They probably won't even help you unless you ask. Hopefully that helps. The next question is, what's a good workout split for training 3 times a week? So if you only have 3 days a week to train, the normal male split is push-pull legs. So it would be chest, shoulders, triceps, and then it would be back and biceps, and then it would be a leg day. But obviously I know girls don't really love training, like you wouldn't want to train 2 upper body sessions and 1 lower body session, I get that. So I would do 1 lower body session, 1 upper body session and 1 full body session. That would be my advice. So lower body would be like glutes, quads, hamstrings. So you'd probably do like 3 glute exercises and then 1 quad extension and 1 hamstring curl, and that would be your lower body session. And then on the upper body day, it would probably be more back focused because I know girls don't really care about building their chest much. So it'd probably be like 3 back focused exercises and then like 1 shoulder exercise and 1 bicep exercise. And then on the full body day, it would probably be a little bit of cardio style training with some squats, some RDLs, some bicep curls, some shoulder press, things like that. So I'd go lower, upper, full body. That would be my general advice for that split. I just watched part of that back and I cannot believe how loud my washing machine is. I'm so sorry, but I'm not refilming everything. What a nightmare. Honestly, it literally shakes the whole flat. Like it makes the whole flat shake when the washing machine is on. The next question that I've got down is, what is my favourite exercise in the gym? What is my favourite exercise? At the minute, I would say squats. I know. I have knee sleeves and squat shoes now and a belt, and I'm really enjoying squats. That's really weird that that's just come to my head. I would say squats. Yeah. Who knew? Who knew Olivia, her favourite exercise would be squats one day? Who knew? Not me. Next question is, do I have any weight loss tips? The weight loss tips are, first of all, don't just focus on the scale, focus on the scale and progress pictures and the way your clothes fit you. Focus on all of them because sometimes the scale won't change, but you will be making progress. So focus on multiple different variations of tracking your progress. My second tip would be do cardio at the end of every session. So right now I'm not in a calorie deficit, but I am trying to lose weight, which I don't mind if the scale doesn't change as long as I can see progress in other ways. So to do so, I'm just doing Stairmaster for 10 minutes at the end of every session, and that gets me sweating. It gets me, the Stairmaster says 200 calories burnt. So for me, that is a little deficit without the food deficit. So that is kind of how I'm losing weight at the minute. That would be my weight loss tip. If you are just starting out, just walk more and then gradually reduce your meals, but don't do it all at once because, like I said, your body will not be used to it and it will be really hard for you to make progress. The next question is, how do I get over the awkwardness of filming in the gym? I'll never get over it. It's really awkward to film in the gym, and it all just depends on what time you go, how busy it is, who's around you, what piece of equipment you're on. So like if I'm in a squat rack, I know I can film because the squat rack is its own area. Like no one's really near me. I can talk, I'm on my own. The squat rack filming is fine, my tripod's not in anyone's way. But if I'm filming on machines at the front of the gym, like every time I try and film on the leg extension, I am just so embarrassed. I get the worst angles of myself because it's like in the middle of the room. It's not in anyone's way. No one even walks through there, but it's just in the middle of the room. People on the treadmills, that feels like they're watching you. So I don't get over the awkwardness. The only thing I do tell myself, luckily I'm fortunate enough to be a MyProtein Next Gen ambassador. So I'm like, if anyone asks me, why do I film in the gym? Why do I have the audacity to film? I'll just say I'm a MyProtein ambassador. And hopefully that's enough to get people to be like, oh, okay. I've been filming for over a year before I was a MyProtein ambassador. It's scary. And I have literally like 3,000 followers, not even that. It is scary, but I want this to be my job, so I've just got to do it. Like, I want to do this as my job. One day I might have hundreds of thousands of followers, who knows? I want it to be my job. If you are training to be a doctor, then you have to go through the mistakes that you make while you're training to be a doctor. If you are an actor, you've got to go through the cringy auditions. That is just how it is. I have got to go through the phase of filming in the gym while I'm nobody. And hopefully one day I'll be somebody enough that I can say, oh, well, I've got a certain amount of followers, it's my job. Hopefully that's the goal one day, to just say, well, it's my job. Sorry, it's my job. Hopefully. The next question is, do I have any advice getting into fitness influencing? Not that I am a successful fitness influencer. I would never call myself an influencer. I would just say I'm a wannabe. My advice is just to keep going. I've been posting for over 2 years now and I'm not reaping the rewards of it, but I am making pennies. And by pennies, I've made a decent amount, not anywhere near a lot compared to what other people make, but like I've made enough that the Christmas presents I bought this year for my family were paid by commission and TikTok shop and selling on Vinted, all added into one. And that's what paid for my Christmas presents for my family this year. So I'm reaping some reward. I'm making more money than what I was last year. Last year I wasn't making any. So my tip is just keep going. That's my tip to myself. Keep going. Hopefully one day my skin will be clear, my teeth will be straight, my body will be desirable enough that people will click like just because I look nice. But for now, I unfortunately have really bad skin and really bad teeth and can't afford to get my hair done very often, so I've just got to deal with the fact that I don't look the way people want influencers to look. But that's fine. There's only 2 questions left. Will eating high protein cause weight gain? Short answer, no, not at all. The only thing that will cause weight gain is eating in a calorie surplus. You're just eating more calories than what your body's maintenance is. That will cause weight gain. High protein food, luckily, is more filling than normal food. So actually eating high protein may cause you to eat less because you're eating something that's more filling. So no, eating high protein will not cause weight gain, and as long as you're not in a calorie surplus. The last question is, should I get protein powder if I don't go to the gym much? Yes, I would say yes. Everyone needs protein. If you are someone who already has a really high protein diet, then maybe you don't need protein powder. But if the average person probably has cereal for breakfast, a ham sandwich and a packet of crisps for lunch, and then bolognese for dinner, right? There's just not enough protein in that. Protein is important, and if your diet is looking something like that, there's no harm in adding a protein shake that has 20 grams of protein. So I would definitely say you may as well just have a protein shake in your day. It's easy, it's an easy way to get the supplement in. Obviously try and eat high protein meals anyway, but if you're not training and building muscle, you don't need excessive amounts of protein, no. My other piece of advice would be try and go to the gym, or try and walk and work out where you can, because it is important for you. I'm literally writing a piece on well-being and physical activity and mental health and how it all interlinks, and sedentary lifestyle. That's literally what I'm doing my piece on. So yes, I would say go to the gym and have protein powder and think about your fitness, think about your lifestyle, because it all interlinks. That is the end of this week's video. I know I didn't post last week. I am so stressed with deadlines right now, and it's really hard. Also, my phone literally has no storage, so it's really hard. Like when I film a video, I then can't edit it because the storage it takes up. It's really difficult, but I'm trying. So all I can ask is please watch my videos all the way through, so then I'm so close to getting ads on YouTube, so then I can get paid on YouTube, which is so exciting. But I'm close, but I'm not there yet. Please use my code LIVSHOE. Please shop on TikTok Shop through my storefront. Everything like that helps, and I really want to improve my content and get better videos out there. It's just very hard when I'm doing it on a hand-me-down phone. So yeah, anything that you do to help me out, I'll be so grateful for. Go and follow my socials, LiveLifts UK on TikTok and Instagram. Thinking about my name, I don't want to live in the UK when I have money, so Live Lifts UK isn't really ideal, but Live Lifts alone was taken. Gutted. I'm going to do my uni work now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment any video ideas that you have. I do have loads of ideas, I just haven't had time to film any because deadlines. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.